Hey everyone, welcome back to The Witcher 2. We are currently in Cadwin. I hope I pronounced that right. And met a few new characters. So we have King Henselt, who is the king of Cadwin, and he was doing some negotiations, trying to take over some land in Odron. And also we have his mage sidekick guy, Death Mold, and also Saskia, who is a Dragon Slayer lady. It seems like there's some sort of curse happening at this place with this character called Sabrina. Seems like King Henselt had a bit of a history with this Sabrina. So yeah, we just gotta find out what's happening and why these wraiths came out and attacked him. Let's loot him first. Since he's a king, he must have some really good stuff. Oh, too much weight now. Okay, let's go talk to the king.
Come in, Witcher. I wish you to feel at ease, as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I surmise you do not seek my death. Which leads me to ask, what you do seek here, Geralt of Rivia?
Yeah, we're not the Assassin King. Peace and quiet to clear my name. Justice. Justice? Yeah, I guess
Justice.
So.
A
That's a nice
slippery
word.
thing, I'd say. It really depends on your point of view. So, you claim you did not kill Foltest. Do you know who did?
Do we tell him the truth? Yes?
A witcher named Letho.
Do you know each other?
We need to remember. Well, he
I
doesn't
don't
currently know.
I have amnesia. Letho has suggested he knows something about me. It's possible we met before.
There's an old Cadwenny saying, a bitch will never bite another bitch. 100% accurate where sorceresses are concerned.
To the matter at hand, sire.
De Tanseville claims this Letho is in the area. Is that true?
Yes.
Odron.
What does he want here? My head?
He's hiding from Yorvith and his Scoia'tael. I don't know his plans.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Last question. Do you know who had Foltest and Demavend assassinated? Who's behind the Kingslayers?
I don't know, but I'll find out when I find Letho.
My spies have confirmed your words.
Oh,
I
you got
suppose
spies?
I must believe you.
You've been watching
Now
me?
to the other matter. The mist, the wraiths, all that magic shit holding up my campaign. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic, delayed curses and other hogwash, but nothing comes of it. This matter must be settled with a sword. A witcher's sword. Will you manage this task?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll manage.
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal generosity. And even should you fail to catch this Letho, I shall help you clear your name. Consider Deathmold at your disposal. He'll give you all the necessary information. Also, you are free to move about the camp and its environs from now on. Now, leave me alone.
Awesome. So wait, so we are near Odron. I thought they were in Cadwin, but this is just the Cadwini camp, which is planted near Odron. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty lost at the moment. Sire, do you know who cast the curse? Oh yeah, he does. What activated the curse? Oh yeah, let's ask
The
that
curse
first.
was cast 3 years ago. Any sign it's been active in the interim?
Is that important?
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent on market day, nor about some curse cast by a novice mage. This curse caused a solar eclipse and summoned hordes of specters.
Oh, whoa,
We're
solar
dealing with a
eclipse.
complex spell that operates at several levels. Uncommon knowledge and skill were required to cast it. Lifting it will be even more difficult. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you to cooperate.
Ah, the plague. So be it.
The plague.
As we forged our way through the fog, you claimed it was Glevisig's curse.
Sabrina Glevisig's. She was a sorceress, my former advisor. I ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive. While dying, she cursed me and my lineage. That was 3 years ago.
Oh, she's held a grudge. What did you condemn Sabrina for?
What did you condemn Sabrina for, sire?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for Lormark. General Van de Grift commanded a part of my force. He forded the Pontar and joined battle on this field. It raged until evening, when Sabrina Glevissig decided to take matters into her own hands. Fireballs rained down onto the battlefield. 3,000 men turned to bloody charred meat scraps. The fire consumed Kedwenis and Adernians alike. Knights boiled alive in their armor. Mad beasts howling with pain. War is for the honorable. When the likes of Glevissig enter the fray, it turns into hell.
Why did Sabrina attack her own side?
What drove Sabrina to attack her own army? Any specific reason?
I've heard none,
Traitor?
not even speculation. She was my advisor, a member of the Council of Mages. For years I was forced to tolerate her excesses, schemes, court scandals.
Was she loyal?
Ha! Only to herself.
Okay, then someone must have told her to.
Sire, do you remember the curse itself? What exactly did Sabrina say?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled to some degree. A star adorned with a bloody braid will cut across the heavens. Square coins from maritime depths will beguile the hearts of fools.
Coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers accused of treason.
It'd be interesting if we somehow summon Sabrina and get to talk to her, so we can find out why she did what she did back then.
Witcher, a word, if you will.
Ah, Deathmold. Hey, we're
Spoiled my day.
allies now.
Bloody hell.
Oh man, your place looks way nicer than the king's. What is this? Your tent's way nicer.
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
True, I have no idea.
Better times approach, Geralt, you shall see. I trust you're not bothered if I refer to you by name.
Not at all.
Wonderful, I feel we shall become great friends.
Let's get to work. Time will tell.
That remains to be seen.
Shake my hand, Geralt, to mark the beginning of our friendship. Don't worry,
Friendship?
I've no poison needle up my sleeve.
Friendship already? Oh, let's just be nice. I don't know. But yeah, this guy,
I believe one can learn much about a man from his handshake.
Learned anything?
You have the handshake of a warrior. Strong, decisive, dominating. You're the conquering type. The kind women love.
I was asking about the curse.
Oh, of course. What would you like to know?
yeah, this guy, I don't know if we can trust Deathmold. He seems a bit sly for some reason. Not all the spectres were aggressive, did you know? Oh, really?
Did you notice that not all the spectres were aggressive?
Most would disappear when we neared them.
I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle, turning them into draugrs.
Draugrs, is that some professional name you witches have for spectres?
They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody. They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form.
The name matters little. Do you know how to rid us of these Draugrs?
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If we could reverse the tide of the battle...
Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reversing.
I'll need some symbols of war that belonged to the soldiers who perished here. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith. They have to be magically active and linked to those who died. Without them, I won't be able to summon the ghosts.
Well, I've no idea how to find them. Apart from which I know little about war symbolism.
I'll deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you. Have you dealt with curses before?
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears and a tail. Another's house burned down. Nothing too serious.
Shame. Have you removed curses, lifted spells?
Never had the chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banord.
Glevis's Curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's Curse. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
You've done your homework.
How does the blood curse
Explain
work?
this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood. Best done at midnight, surrounded by lit candles.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevisig's curse.
Read about it for yourself. I have all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the great encyclopedia of curses, spells, and prophecies, and a volume compiled by Tesside de Vries and Marguerite Loantil, Masters of Magic on Curses Selected Writings.
Yeah, it's a lot of reading.
I'm not going to waste my time reading. Tell me the important bits.
Oh, no need to be ashamed, Geralt. In these times, few get the opportunity to learn the arts of reading and writing. Illiteracy is...
I can read, mage. Time's a wasting. Are you going to start helping me?
The effects and phenomena generated by a 4th level blood curse require an immense amount of the power. The eclipse, the death of a dynasty, the battle of spectres. No sorcerer, no living being can summon such levels of energy. It's quite simply impossible.
But some clever mages discovered how to make possible the impossible. Since then, the world has lived in fear of your curses. Genius. What did you discover?
A prophecy that initiates a blood curse is simply a spell that binds the power. It should be cast at a site possessing the appropriate accumulation characteristics. A battlefield is perfect. Blood-soaked ground, defined boundaries, a symbolic dimension. When the caster utters the words of the prophecy, the curse begins to accumulate the power. For the last 3 years, day after day, month after month, the initiating curse has been gathering the power, drawing it from the elements of fire, earth, air, and water. The energy thus accumulated could move the stars. Enter the activator, one of the prophesied events possessing its own symbolic dimension. It releases the accumulated energy for use by the curse proper. Ordinarily, the curse cannot utilize all the built-up power, which must be released in some way, so one gets side effects, like solar eclipses.
Are you sure Sabrina cast the curse?
Are you sure Sabrina cast the curse?
Positively. Curses of this kind are cast rarely. There have only been 6 confirmed cases.
How many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
1. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevisig was part of that team.
Small world, and one that just got a little uglier.
That's not all. The curse that Francesca and Sabrina dealt with was meant to end the lives of the last of the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega, a very talented but completely mad man. A prophecy and an activator were also involved.
I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega.
Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men witnessed her casting it.
Why is Henselt still alive? What's the coins?
Why is Henselt still breathing? He killed the priest. Why didn't he burst like a ripe tomato under a dwarf's heel?
Perhaps Glevisig wishes Henselt to wait for imminent death.
I don't think so. I know a few sorceresses. They're mean, true, but they also want results. Sabrina cast the curse while roasting at the stake. Not the most comfortable circumstances. I suspect she botched something.
Are you suggesting Henselt may be safe?
I'm suggesting he could be saved, provided we cut him off from the heart of the curse, the battle of specters. It's the weakest link.
How could we do that?
I don't know yet, but I suspect I could summon Sabrina's ghost and force her to free Henselt. First, I need to learn the circumstances of her death.
Let's do that. A blood curse usually requires
If I'm not
blood.
mistaken, you need blood to cast a blood curse.
Precisely, unachievable otherwise.
Sabrina was bound to a wagon wheel. Where did she get enough blood?
She put a spell on a soldier who gave her a coup de grace. It was easy. The minds of some soldiers are so uncomplicated. Sabrina needed one of them to strike her, shorten her suffering, but complete the curse. However, this is where she erred. That whore performed miracles, gathered the power, got the prophecy and activator right, but fell flat on her face on the simplest thing at the end.
Don't get so excited.
She chose a fool, a bungler. I heard he thrust 5 times with his spear, yet the witch's soul would not quit her corpse.
There was no one guarding the pyre?
It was one of the guards the sorceress chose for the task. His comrades were irate. He spoiled the show for them. The king was no longer anywhere near.
In any case, blood flowed and the curse took root.
Yes, but the harlot got her due.
We've got our
coins?
comet and murder. What about the coins?
We have those as well. Not enough for you.
No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful secret?
A state secret.
If you don't tell me, your head of state may soon lose his head.
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square coin adorned with a fish. Let's do this. I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn. Should I happen upon anything related to the curse?
You'll let me know. So be it.
Okay, let's go.
You're gonna help
To
me,
work.
Deathmold.
Of course, as the king ordered.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective runes to summon Sabrina's ghost. They need to detain the sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it. Find something for me in your library. The runes need to be easy to produce. I haven't seen any artists around here. Apart from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Your men should be able to handle them. Just equip them with silver-plated weapons. Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself. Over the entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of cinquefoil and fool's parsley. Inside, a fire fueled by juniper branches must burn at all times.
Where will I get so much silver?
Melt down your collection of pots for all I care. Just get it.
Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Nazaya.
Last of all, give Henselt an instructional talk. Explain that I'll need him.
And what will you be doing? Drinking ale and fondling the camp women?
There's that, yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon Sabrina's
Honesty.
ghost and figure out what I need to send the fighting specters back to the afterlife. I'll drop by and give you more work as I learn about this curse.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
Oh, he read our mind?
I don't like people poking around in my life.
Learning about others is my job. I must know the secrets of all who wish to approach the king. I've no problem admitting I like the work.
My past has nothing to do with Henselt.
You don't know that. Do you know why I have no friends, Witcher? Because sooner or later I learn all their secrets, which is followed by interrogations, torture, executions.
Just leave my past alone.
Ugh. So he uses that info to be manipulating and blackmailing. Yeah, I don't know if... Something about Deathmold just rubs me the wrong way. I feel like he's just in it for himself. He doesn't really care about others. Anyway, talk to the soldiers about the conspiracy against Henselt. What soldiers? Try to talk to the soldier. How much is Henselt paying you?
Were you here 3 years ago during the last battle for Vergen?
Bradley's blue banner was. They were decimated by mages. The survivors enlisted with us. They weren't eager to talk about it, and we didn't press them.
No lack of work for your kind.
Mercenary might just be the surest profession these days. Sign of the times.
He's famous?
I heard you gained fame during the wars with Nilfgaard.
Our fees have doubled since the Battle of Brenna. As it turns out, it was worth risking our necks.
I once knew a female mercenary.
I knew one of your kind once. Woman by the name of Rayla.
Killed by an elf's treacherous arrow. She made a mistake. Let her emotions take control. This profession requires cold calculation.
Okay, so I can't
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the
talk to
coin.
the soldiers about conspiracy
Grown
against
lads with their
Henselt.
arses in the air, scavenging round the tents like idiots.
I am your humble
Where
servant.
are these coins from if there wasn't a single one when they...
Hello. Damn it. Salutations.
Who can we talk to about it's a king? Sheila.
Greetings, Geralt.
Deathmold doesn't exactly like you. Just disappeared.
Foltest's killer forced Triss to teleport him to Vergen. They're somewhere nearby.
That nosy little meddler, Triss, used my megascope to accomplish that. But I suppose I should be grateful. After all, I might have been the Kingslayer's victim. Even if Triss is in Vergen, I cannot locate her. This damn fog prevents any kind of magical probing.
Oh, okay, so we need to get rid of the fog, which is after we lift Sabrina's
It's pretty
curse.
obvious you and Deathmold don't exactly get along.
Death Mold is an overgrown baby. A fine match for King Henselt. The problem is that he's as jealous as he is childish. He claims I wish to steal his position at the Kedwenny court. Nothing could be more absurd.
I'd assumed that after killing the Kayran, the Pontar Valley would hold no further interest for you.
You know nothing about me, Witcher. I'm here because 2 northern monarchs were murdered. It's quite probable Henselt is next on the list. We don't need another country descending into chaos. King Henselt cannot die. I'll make sure of that.
We'll make sure of that too.
A sorceress
Wild
like
hunts.
you must know bundles about paranormal phenomena.
Any mage's knowledge has little to do with superstitions.
The Wild Hunt's no superstition.
Indeed, the phenomenon exists.
I want to know everything about it, including what you know.
You're out of luck. I've never concerned myself with it. I'm also not interested in whirlwinds or hailstorms.
Okay. Who are these soldiers I can talk to?
I've had about enough.
Okay.
The Knight of the Flaming Rose, here.
Geralt of Rivia. Now I recognize you. Terrorist. Killer of Siegfried of Denel. Murderer of Jacques de Aldersberg. I've long waited for this chance.
Oh,
Defend
wanna
yourself!
fight? Oh, I did not expect this. Okay, well, you put this upon yourself, soldier. Okay, better step away, mister. Getting dangerous. Come out here. Here you go. Eat my fireball. Okay, see ya. Okay, I don't know if that was someone important, but he laid the blade on me first. I guess I'll just
Grown
go
lads
down
with their
there.
arses in the air.
Still trying to find these
Scavenging around the
soldiers they're
tent.
talking about, but talk to the soldiers about the conspiracy against Henselt.
I am your humble servant.
These green.
What do you want?
Oh yeah. Looking for Odron? Tell
To
me.
talk. I just arrived.
What do you want to know?
There's no sorceress in Henselt's entourage.
Henselt has no sorceress at court.
Indeed. And he won't.
How do you know?
Wasn't for naught he burned that Sabrina Glyph. Whatever. Won't take on another after her. Death Mode would never agree to it anyway.
Strange custom. Death Mold has more to say than the king.
How should I know? Sabrina's dead, and that's that. Some mourn her. Most just couldn't give a goat's arse.
What else am I to do?
What do you...
Wait. Don't know anything about the square coins. Looking for
I
Odron.
heard you calling out for Odron.
What of it?
Just curious. Half the camp's looking for him.
Well, he's gone and got lost. But Odrin's a good man. He can drink 6 noggins of liquor, one after the other.
Wouldn't mind buying him a pint. What does he look like?
Ordinary, like any soldier. Except he staggers a lot.
Because he's drunk. Wait.
Odron!
Oh, it's at the end of that quest. Okay, the conspiracy theory.
I'm done with this cursed place.
Okay.
Odrin!
Comet,
Where
square
are you?
coins,
Let's talk.
and that fucking fog.
Odrin!
What do you want?
Seen any square coins around here?
Square coins and white mice are good signs you had enough of the booze. I need to find me mate. Let me be. What do you want?
Odron.
Let me buy you a beer.
All right. What do you want to talk about?
Death Mode has summoned me, the Virgin of Arden.
What do you know about the Virgin of Edern?
No one's ploughed her.
I'm serious.
They say she'd killed a dragon. Those Eternians have gone silly about her.
I heard the
Oh,
story about the
Saskia.
dragon is true.
What of it? That don't mean she should be crowned queen.
True, but people follow her.
Folks are fools and like freaky things.
Saskia's a freak.
Maidenhood intact and hunting dragons. Ever heard of a stranger lass?
Still looking
You
for
interested,
coins?
Geralt?
What do you want?
I'm interested.
Normally I
I'm
only
seeing more
talk.
Saskia.
I heard you calling for Odron.
That's right, I'm looking for him, so
I used to know a man named Odron.
Not that same guy.
How do you know?
Odron never deal with your kind. A right and true man, that one. Drinking without him's like ploughing without a woman. What else am I
Okay.
doing?
Talk to the soldiers about conspiring against King
Odron!
Everyone's looking for Odron. Wait, there's a blue dot over here.
Odron! Odron! Here, boy!
Are these the
Piss
soldiers I
off
wanna
outta
talk
here.
to?
You're talking to an elder. So show a little respect, you prick licker.
Respect for you? This is no place for crappers like you. Out, I said.
Aye, true. Join the pigs in the pen, that's your place.
Not cool, man. Little sisters.
Odron! Here, boy!
Wait, where's that? There's a blue
Oh
dot
my god.
here.
I know you.
Aye, we met in Vizima. I was working for Salamandra and barely escaped your wrath. Grown wiser since. Listen, I've a trinket. My last reminder of those days. Take it and hold no grudge against me.
Okay, sure.
I hold no grudge, and I'll gladly accept the trinket.
Take it. And good luck.
Thank you.
Take care.
What are we gonna do with us? Do you guys know about the
What is it?
conspiracy? I'm looking for.
I heard the Nilfgaardian force is going to support you.
Oh, yeah? The Nilfgaardians yap a lot. Demand even more. But when...
Okay, it's not what I want.
What you want?
I'm on fire. I have a feeling I'm being followed.
I think I'm being followed.
Very likely.
Who is it, and why?
Death Mold's men. They're everywhere. Word is they're onto
Yes.
some plot. But that's all I know.
Okay, must be death mode. Okay, they don't want to talk too much because they want to stay alive.
Are you all right?
You'd best leave. Old Maverick ain't a good companion. Unless you're looking for someone to mock.
What I saw back there, that happen often? What's the problem?
I've bigger problems to deal with than the camp tramps. My nightmares have invaded my waking life. The specters haunt and hunt me by day.
Come on. Nightmares are common. Start at the beginning.
One night, I walked to the riverside and sat there, staring at the stars. I must have fallen asleep. I dreamt of my birdie, her milk-white bosom, her gentle voice. I saw and heard her as if she sat beside me, and then that voice became a terrifying whisper. Curdled the blood in my veins.
Ooh,
I
scary.
opened my eyes, but the spectre remained. It went on talking, hovering over me, stretching its mitts out towards me. I felt a deathly chill, and then it happened.
What?
Never been a coward. At the fore and fierce in many battles. But a human's one thing. A spectre's another. No other way to put this. I shit myself. Out of fear. pants right full by the time I got back to camp. Since then, they mock me. Call me the crapper.
Oh, poor dude.
I didn't see anyone mocking you. Well, except for those two drunks.
Then you haven't looked around well enough. I'm the laughing stock of the entire camp.
Oh, don't say he's a piss poor soldier. Why did you go to the river and around what time?
What time did the Spectre appear?
I went to the beach after my watch, so it must have been an hour before midnight. I've no idea how long I slept, but when I reached the camp, it was dawning in the east.
Okay.
Why did you go to the beach?
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed in a house there. My unit was on the lookout for Demoven's forces trying to cross the river. I just wanted to recall the old times.
So you took part in the campaign 3 years ago?
Took part? I barely escaped with my life. Leva, the brothel medic, saved me. Talk to her if you want to learn more. She knows everything about the camp.
That's useful.
I'll deal with the Spectre, but you should know a Witcher's services don't come cheap.
My soldier's pay is meager. Got but a few coins in my pouch and some pipeweed. Will you do it for that?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Odron, here, boy.
I'm done with this cursed place.
Let's try find this Odron.
What is he?
Nope.
Looking for something?
Ah, it's just all arm wrestling.
What do you want?
Odron? Where was
I
Sabrina
heard that
executed?
Sabrina Glebesig was burned at the stake somewhere nearby.
Upon a hill. Folk congregate there to this day.
Okay.
What for?
They say it brings luck, but I don't buy that superstitious shite.
I guess we'll head there, eh? This is
Leave
Odron?
me be, father! Leave you be! Your life's at stake! Why, your mother would have my head if anything happens to you!
No! This is about my honor. And ply what mother does to you, I'll practice. I must prepare.
Is that Odron? Speak to the veteran soldier in the camp canteen. Oh wait, this is...
Leave me be, Witcher. I
Is
must
that
train.
Odron in there?
No time for idle chat.
Mind if I join you?
Think I've the right to stop you from taking a free stool?
No right, but you might not want company while you drink.
And why might you want to drink with me?
I need some help.
Always better to talk business over a tankard. Let me buy a round.
All the same to me.
Getting sad drunk.
Mm-hmm. My son's decided to kill himself. He's decided to duel Lieutenant Avid, known as the Butcher of Cidaris. All in all, that makes him a dead man.
Who is
Lieutenant Avid. Who's that?
A killer.
Plenty of those in the army.
No, killing enemies is not the same as slaughtering your own countrymen. The Butcher likes the latter, and he's good at it. The best.
This is
They're
going
going
to
to
be a
duel
duel.
to the death.
Are you that ignorant? We've been sitting here for weeks. Nothing is happening, and Henselt don't like that, so he's organised some diversions.
You mean tournaments?
Not like tournaments, more like murders. Mock battles without the mocking. The jailers really leave the arena on their own 2 feet. When our unit learned that 6th Company was putting forward the Butcher of Cidaris, there were no volunteers, so we drew straws and it fell to Sven.
He can't back out.
He can, but he won't. I've pleaded, I've begged, but my son's a stubborn one. The pup's got honour. But what good's honour to a corpse?
What if I helped you?
What kind of question is that?
Could I count on you in return?
We camouflage
Save my
as a son.
and there wouldn't be a thing I wouldn't do to aid you.
I take that as your vow. Where's Sven?
Training in front of the canteen, near the mercenaries' tent. You'll know him when you see him. Why
Okay.
do they have to be like...
So he'll help us find
Relics,
Odron.
artifacts, trinkets.
I'm looking for items belonging to those who died in the battle 3 years ago. Oh yeah.
I'm interested in objects that belong to the soldiers who perished in the battle 3 years ago. Not any old things. They have to be magically active. I know how to check.
That's not my speciality.
Okay.
So long.
Okay. Let's go talk to him,
Are
eh?
you Sven?
Who's asking?
Somebody who just might save your ass.
Piss off!
Will he accept our help because he has honor, he says. Stop playing the hero.
I wouldn't play the hero if I were you.
You don't know me.
I spoke to your father.
Ha! I'll wager he told you the sad story of Sven, who needs to be rescued.
I'm no wandering knight, and you're no princess in distress. I promised your father I'd help you.
Then go back and ask his pardon for tricking him.
Will you feel better when they kill you?
I'll certainly feel worse if I cower out.
I'm the last
Okay, I
one
can
who'd ask you to do
respect that.
What will you do? Summon the butcher and send him out on an urgent mission to deflower the Virgin of Odron?
No, we'll fight as a pair against Latond and his second. Your honor will remain untouched, like a 12-year-old nun's petal.
Why do you wish to help me?
I told you, your father asked me.
And you courteously agreed. Is that so?
Yes.
You lie.
What difference
That's
does it
true.
make, really?
Challenge. I guess he'll go do this battle and maybe it'll lead to Odron. Let's go challenge him.
Saints will be slaughtered and squirrels.
I'm looking for Letond Avet, the butcher of Cidaris.
What do you seek?
Do we provoke him? You're a cowardly bastard. An opponent.
I want to try my luck.
Strange. Most shit themselves at the sight of my sword.
They say you're equal to a witcher in a fight.
They lie. I'm better.
Oh
We'll
yeah?
see.
You'll need to wait. I've a fight lined up already.
We could always duel in pairs. I look around and I see the cream of Kedweni knights. Someone's bound to agree.
I am Edwin Lysam, known also as the Petal. If Latond will have me, I'll gladly stand at his side.
Nice.
Why do they
We've
call
got
you
one
the
here.
petal? I've no need for one who ploughs maidens simply for the pleasure of deflaring them.
You offend me greatly, Latond. I owe the moniker to the fact that I place flower petals in the mouths of the foes I defeat.
I'll be glad to see anything stuffed in the Witcher's mouth. So be it.
Awesome, awesome. Cool.
Surprise!
That was easy.
hand in every rebellion, every evil cause.
Let's go, Sven. 2-on-2.
And? Has he agreed?
Yes.
Some whoreson, eh?
Unique among them. Ready?
Go, let's go. Oh wait, I need to get
Give
ready.
me a minute.
Just let me put some oils on my blade. Oil poisons foes, yes. Can I do multiple oils? No, probably not a one oil at a time. Well, let's go.
Ready?
Not just...
Yeah,
Ready?
I'm ready. You
Let's
bet,
go
let's
get
go.
'em.
Most gracious king, noble lords, men-at-arms.
Okay, we've got
Shortly in the arena you
look
shall
out
witness
for
the famed
Sven.
Latond Avet,
HP.
known also as the Butcher of Cidaris, at whose side shall stand the Honourable Edwin the Petal Lysam. Opposing them are Sven of somewhere and Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Okay.
May the gods favor the better men. Begin!
get this guy and help him later with Edwin.
Everything's in good order.
Go to the death. Yes. Let's get him. Get him get stunned, yes. Can do the solo.
Hail to the victor! Glory to the vanquished! The prize in the contest was a noble title. Our gracious and merciful ruler, King Henselt, shall generously bestow this upon the young Sven. Heralds will announce these subsequent duels. Long live King Henselt! Long live Kedwin!
Get out of here.
Thank you. You salvaged my honor.
He salvaged that foolish head of yours.
I'm a knight now. The king himself will do the honors.
You were born in a pigsty where the labour came to your mother 18 springs ago. Nothing will change that. Witcher, I said you could demand what you will, and my word's no worse than a noble's.
You demanded payment for helping me?
No, nothing's ever free.
Everything has its price.
What is it you wish?
I need
Information
Odron.
on those who carry square coins.
Father!
Okay.
Silence! Why do you need to know?
I need to know what's going on.
I just need to know what this is all about.
It's a long story.
I've got time.
It started before the victory at Brenna, when we split Odron between ourselves and Nilfgaard. We were shamed throughout the north.
What's that got to do with the coins?
Everyone wanted to thrash the Black Ones, not play brother to them. A group of officers hatched a plot. The coins there in mark. I don't know who gathered the first group of plotters, but the seeds of the scheme fell on fertile soil and sprouted quickly. Then came Brenna, and it all died down. The plotters themselves lost direction, though it seems to resurfaced recently.
Is Henselt dealing with Nilfgaard again?
Who knows? But he's welcomed that shriveled old bat here and spends time in discussions with him. That plot, well, the lads just want to prevent the Black Ones from meddling in our affairs. Not more.
You know a lot. You got a coin?
Yeah, I'm old.
Oh.
And know that he who gains power loses his heart. I'm past the age of taking the crown off one head and placing it on another. But my son still believes a monarch can be just. Why must you know if I've a coin?
I can't say.
And neither can you, father.
An old soldier's word is no handful of hay with which to wipe your arse.
I'll have naught to do with this.
Go to Madame Carl the Brothel and ask for Whistling Wendy. The madam will take you to her tent and leave you alone. Wendy will ask what you wish. Tell her you want her smile to open the gates of paradise.
Smile to open the gates of paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sure
And
knows a lot, this
beware
guy.
of Vincent Trott. He may be hiding with the conspirators. Dangerous man, that one.
Deathmole's looking for him. And if he finds him, we may all end up tasting the executioner's axe. That scoundrel falls into the sorcerer's hands. He'll give us all up to save his own skin.
I'll be careful.
Trott wears a magic suit of armor. He could prove a difficult foe, even for you.
Why do I have the feeling this dad's gonna die? Because he's just given out way too much info. Take the square coin to the brothel and ask for Whistling Wendy.
Witcher.
What?
The king is impressed with your skills. He's called on me to organize a tournament.
If this goes on, his entire army will be slaughtered before he moves against Odron.
This time it'll be a tourney of knights. None of that slaughter for the riffraff to enjoy. The king will reward the winners handsomely. If you're interested, find me by the arena.
Odron,
Side
where
quest.
are you?
Okay, so I can do this quest, finding Whistling Wendy instead of finding Odron, I'm guessing. But man, I need to get rid of my inventory. Is there a storage? I need a storage. Okay, I don't know where the storage is, so I'm just gonna head over to the brothel first. And hopefully, maybe there'll be storage somewhere here.
Oi, Witcher! Out in these wastelands hunting monsters? Well, if you see two of my men, tell them I'll rip them both brand new assholes if they miss muster.
Okay.
We'll see if I come across anyone.
Luck be with you. You're a good fellow. Ah, find them and you'll see Corporal Zivik knows how to be grateful.
Not a bad man you are, Civic. Okay, where is this? No, not Lost Lands. They keep changing the quest automatically. Show me the brothel.
I want to stock up on provisions.
Seek and ye shall find, as the prophet or the order would say.
He was a shepherd, had experience in seeking and finding.
You know the good book, that's what we have praise.
Any
His
discount
voice
on
is
account
quiet.
of that?
Oh yes, storage. Thank you. Alright, I've emptied my inventory. Let's go to the brothel. Find Wendy.
He said he won't forbid them from collecting tolls, but not where there's no river. He said they do better building a highway to the town.
And are they building it?
Not a chance. Still waiting for a permit from the capital.
Oh, dandelions right here, outside of brothel.
I see.
Why am I
finally
not surprised?
Decided to relax. Have I ever told you I think you lead a very unhealthy life?
You mentioned it.
Evidently not enough for you to take it to heart. Anyway, the whores are quite decent here.
Maybe some other time.
You worry me.
Have you tried your luck with this? Any news about this Klingslayer? Hear a lot about Sabrina in the battle 3
Henselt's
years
camp
ago.
is abuzz with rumors about the events 3 years ago.
When you burn a sorceress at the stake, rumors spread faster than the seed of a lascivious barrel.
I know you primarily value sorceresses for their firm busts, but I'm curious. What do you think of Sabrina Glevisic?
Sorceresses complain about feeling underappreciated, persecuted even. But let me tell you, Geralt, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. If they didn't meddle, they wouldn't be burned at the stake. They keep whining about the horrors that took place on Thanet Island, about the order of the world being destroyed. But let me ask you, who brought that about, if not them and their scheming?
Okay, true. Got a feeling I'll find Yen. Oh, let's talk about
My
Yen.
memories and feelings seem inextricably linked. I seem to be recovering both. I believe Yennefer's alive, and I'll eventually find her.
Triss, Yennefer, that's some life you lead, my friend.
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have no idea if Triss is alive.
True. You seem to have 2 women, when in fact, you don't even have one.
Their kind doesn't die easily. I'll find Triss as soon as I've dealt with the assassin.
What about Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her.
You need to get your memory back first. Any news about the Kingslayer? Have you seen Sheila?
I wonder what Sheila's doing in Henselt's camp.
You're not alone, because she's wondering what you're doing at the king's side.
How do you know?
Wondering about
She
each
asked me
other.
about you.
What did she want to know?
I have no idea. I realized right off she was sniffing. I told her she could smell my fingers if she would. That'd be all she'd get.
And she gave up.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. See how careful I am?
Very good, very good.
Have you tried to, approach Vess?
I've thought about it. On the one hand, I've never rogered a soldier, but on the other, the clean clang of steel against steel at an intimate moment could put off even the most attentive lover. Why do you ask?
I just like to know.
Oh, I just love the dialogue in this show.
Heard anything about Letho?
They say he's hiding in the ravines. He's not alone.
I know.
I fail to comprehend exactly why you have it in for him. He escaped, so what? You're no king, and as such are hardly in danger.
I have to clear my name. And yeah, Letho knows about my past.
Letho knows a lot about me. There are certain things that probably only he can explain.
I'm not so certain you really want to know them.
We'll see.
Let's say you catch him. What then?
Interrogate? It depends.
I'll decide once I've heard him out, learned the truth. Maybe I'll see his point. Maybe I'll just cut off his head.
Cool. That's some interesting
in the La
converse.
Valette's lands in Temeria.
Looking too.
Runaway, eh?
Hey.
I'm from Van Glen.
Wendy? Madame Carole.
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, prim yourselves. How can I help you, Hans?
Roll some dice. Talk to me. I wouldn't mind a romp with one of your girls.
I'm looking
Yes.
for a whore.
We've got
Wendy.
plenty of those, you'll be glad to hear. But you'll need to show me your coin before you choose one. We all have our principles.
I have coin.
I've got the orens, if that's what you're wondering.
Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
Whistling Wendy. One? One Oren? Two? Let's give it two. I don't know, what's the normal price? Oh, rejected? Too cheap.
Make. Well, well. How?
Okay, too cheap, too cheap.
I'm looking for a whore.
We've. But you'll need to.
Why is it telling me to say that? Let's just see what it says.
Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
Okay, so she likes that.
I've heard good things about Whistling Wendy.
At your service, my prettiest girl, 'tis true. Fool soldiers gave her that stupid nickname. Tidy yourself, Wendy. Witcher on the way. Come on in.
Oh, I feel like I should have kept that square soldier. I mean, that square coin. Hey.
What do you desire, my hero?
I want your smile to part the gates of paradise.
I want your smile to part the gates of paradise.
Come with me.
Okay, what info do you have for me? Oh, I see, I see. Goodbye, Wendy. This was a good time. It was a good time. What's...
Vincent Trott. You're a little elusive.
Oh.
You're alone. Not
Wait.
wise, Witcher.
There's the guy he warned us about.
I'm wearing Selkirk's armor, you know. Pretty much renders me invincible in a duel.
I didn't know you had Selkirk's armor. I guess that changes things.
If you think we're willing to let you go, or that you can escape through magic trickery of some sort.
Relax. I'm not going anywhere. Give me the chainmail and I'll forget everything. Whistling Wendy, your plot. I know about the coins.
You're Deathmole's hound. I don't trust you.
You don't need to. I just need the chainmail. Not interested in anything else.
I'm to remove it?
And hand it over.
Then you'll be on your way.
And all
I hear drowners.
Doesn't sound like my kind of story. How's this instead? I'll kill you, take your swords and gold, and the gods will rain good fortune upon me for ridding them of a filthy mutant.
Okay.
Die.
You don't want to negotiate?
Kill him!
Oh, there's men here too. Oh, I just wanna... Wait, I want a bomb. Here's good, I guess. I think, okay, maybe they're trapped drowners. Surrounding me. Kill this guy. One down. Get them there.
Pull your legs out of your arms!
Oh gosh, it's so close. Oh gosh. Ooh, it's so close. Okay. Whew. Close. Where is that sound coming from? Key required. Okay, never mind. They're above us. Oh wow. Just leave the place. How do I get up here? Oh, I have to exit somewhere else. Okay. Let's get out of here. Key required. Through here? Oh, awesome. Hi. Mysterious merchant. Alright, just got myself a brand new silver sword. That is the... what is it? Robust blue meteorite sword. Bonus on science +7, which would be useful. So... let's go talk to Dandelion now. Oh, you're hanging out here. Is this your cat?
I found a letter addressed to the people of Kedwin.
A letter? So?
It's your drivel, idiot.
Where'd you get that idea?
I know you. Not to mention you had the gall to quote me.
You're not the only witcher in the world.
So, you admit it's yours?
Sure, it's mine. People have had enough of that pompous clown colluding with Nilfgaard. I decided I needed to open their eyes a little wider.
Any idea what that pompous clown's going to do when he finds out who's opening his people's eyes?
How would he find out? It could only come from you, and I assume, at least I hope, you won't rat me out.
They're going to kill you.
Nah.
Why did you poke your nose in this?
Henselt approached me to write a few panegyrics about him. You know, singing his praises? Can you imagine that? Me? Writing a political pamphlet? Who the hell does he think I am?
But that's exactly what this letter is.
Possibly. But it's for a good cause. Henselt's a prick.
Okay. Now let's talk to Death Mold.
Here, boy. Odron. It won't just as spoiled my dad.
We need to talk.
What? No, hello, good morning. Pucker up and kiss my ass? Nothing?
Hello.
Good morning, White Wolf. Will you take
Get
some
straight
tea?
to the
It's a
point.
fortifying beverage.
Some other time, maybe.
I need to know more about the curse.
I found Trot and a few other enthusiasts of the square coins.
Did you learn who leads them?
No.
Any survivors?
No.
Ah, you might at least have spared Trot. I'm sure he had secrets.
Any rewards on the conspirators' heads?
Any reward for the conspirators?
Indeed. A nice round sum per head.
One can never have too much coin.
I can use the gold.
How many were there?
Vincent and 5 others.
You killed 6 men. You and your kind should be isolated.
The reward
is yours.
Oh, thank you. Need to get what I can. I need to know more about the curse.
See you.
I think we're good. Cool. Thank you. Good doing business. Oh, okay, so I guess I could have only chose either finding Odron or going to Whistling Wendy. Alright, I'm going to leave the video right here. Really interested to find out more about Sabrina and summoning her ghost, and just finding out the history behind everything that's happened here between the King Henselt and Sabrina, and what happened 3 years ago. So it seems like a really good story that's coming up. And yeah, it'll be interesting to also keep an eye on Death Mold as well, just to see how the story develops around him. I still have a part of me that doesn't trust him. He just seems really sly, and seems like he's just looking out for himself and don't really care about anyone else other than himself. I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video here with me. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this part of the game, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.